All right, now that the trash has been taken out, I'm testing my mics. This mic is good. Let me go to mic number 3 for my guest, Eddie Neville. So let me check on that. I'm not on air yet, but if you're watching YouTube, I'm on there because I picked streaming because I'm going to be walking back and forth from the engineering studio to the main studio. So let me check. Let me check that mic number 3. Mic number 3, check, check, check. It looks like we're in. Okay, so I think we're good here. Okay, this is where Eddie's gonna sit. So Eddie from Flamethrowers is gonna sit. So I just want to make sure the mic's on and the earphones are working and everything's good. My phone's plugged in. I forgot my laptop at home. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, so we're gonna do this. Okay, we'll get started here in just a few minutes. All right, I'm on. Okay, so the engineering booth is on, and I'm going to stroll back and forth from the studio to the engineering booth. Um, and probably that's it, I hope. I took out the trash, I cleaned up, I wiped everything down. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get this on here in just a few minutes. Um, so just deal with me as I get things on, and I do this all with one person, me, and we will we'll get the show on the road, man. So yeah, so let's listen to me. Let me put me on the air. I'm gonna put me on the air a little early, 5 minutes early. Okay, so here we go. No calls. 31. Here we are. Welcome to the Jeff Sargent Show. Yeah, baby. It's TGIF Friday. Call in 909-360-8330. I am your early morning host and executive producer and engineer, Dan Rupp, who is filling in for Jeff as he's out building things for Star Wars in Disneyland and other things for Universal Studios, and Pat Jakowitz is out doing getting his SAG card and applying for roles. You know, they're very talented two young men that I really do appreciate and love, and I miss them not being here. I miss the energy. So you're stuck with me for the time being. I think today's going to be the last day, but no, you got me. So that's all you got. So I apologize. I'm going to try to play some good songs today, and I have a great guest, Eddie Neville, from the Flamethrowers and the Orphans. And I think he was with some other bands too. So we're going to talk rock and roll when he gets in here. Until then, I'm going to play some rock and roll, but I have to move seats. So bear with me. I'm going to play just some little tunes here. Wow, these are some of the songs I sung yesterday, or songs I played yesterday. But that's okay. We'll do it again. All right, now I'm going to go into my personal collection on my cell phone. I was able to figure this out. I forgot my laptop at home, so here we go with some Dead Kennedys. Wow, Dead Kennedys, man. come some more. This is for Eddie. Ace of Spades, probably one of the best bands. Motorhead. This is a great song.
Tommy was a husher from the valley. He was as burned out as a building from the riots. He had a rockin' little girlfriend named Margot. She was a cocktail waitress.
Some Rudburns.
Jet skis, and we'll take a little train into the river, and bring along the TV to watch rugby's. They smoked dope and started crystal.
Meth.
Darla was as skinny as a fence post. The powder in the baggie made her talk. Sometimes she combed her hair like Charlie's Angel. Sometimes she looked as weird as Mr. Spock. Sometimes on the weekends they'd eat fast food, and they'd take his El Camino to the desert. They ride his motorcycles on the sand dunes. They smoked up.
Crystal. Meth.
Tommy had a passion for fireworks. His confidence, they really seemed to bolster. He bought a $90 pistol for his mama. She kept it in her little girly holster. Sometimes on the weekends they'd be fighting. Tommy thought his girl was telling lies. He thought that she was fucking with the police player, smoking on his dope and his
Crystal. Meth.
slammed his fist through Marla's bedroom window. He shoved his car keys through her dirty little teeth. Marla had her fingers on the trigger. She grabbed her little Tommy by the hair. The pistol was still smoking on the counter. The sirens were screaming through the air. Scream on, come on. Tommy was a Hessian from the valley. He's just a memory of his burnout world. Marla's due 30 years for murder. She says she knows she still is rock, little girl. Someday up in heaven we'll ride jet skis. They'll scrawl their names upon the golden walls. And maybe up in heaven they'll watch Rick Dees. Little dope, snort some crystal meth. La, 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 la.
Wow, sorry about the static. I don't know what's going on here. I think my connection on my phone is a little bad. Hopefully this will come in better. This is X, my favorite band in the whole world.
Los Angeles.
All the toys were out in black and the boys had two. Kids started ahead of it, never end Joe. Every Mexican that gave her a lot of shit.
Every homosexual and the idle red.
Idle red. She got to get out,
Get out,
get out,
get out,
get out. She gets confused, flying over the deadline. Her hands turn red, 'cause the day is changing night. Changing an instant, the day is changing night. Changing an instant. She had to leave.
Los Angeles.
She found it hard to say goodbye to her own best friend. She bought a clock on Hollywood Boulevard the day she left. It felt sad. It felt sad. It felt sad. She had to get out.
Get out,
Get out.
get out,
Get out. She gets confused, flying over the deadline. Her hands are red, 'cause the day is changing night. Changing an instant, the day is changing night. Changing an instant, the day is changing night. Changing an instant.
Yeah, that was X Los Angeles. Probably one of my favorite bands. Billy Zoom is a friend of mine. Hello, Billy, if you're listening. Today is Friday the 13th. Eddie Novell just reminded me. I forgot about that. It's Friday the 13th. And if you're in the city of Upland, we're doing a haunted host through downtown Upland. So you should look that up, go there, check out Marco and Scott, and yeah, that's a great place to go to find haunted areas. But the song Los Angeles reminds me a lot of my youth. Now, I didn't live in Los Angeles, never have, never did, but I did a few times. because I slept in dumpsters behind the Hollywood Palladium and behind the Roxy and Gazzari's, during my my drug and alcohol days. So yeah, so Los Angeles is a great song. X is a great song. I'm so proud of my friend John Doe, who came out and sang the national anthem at Dodger Stadium the other day, and Xene, who threw out the ball. I mean, what great representatives LA is better than X. And I know they're not from LA, they're from Chicago, I believe, Illinois. And but the way they adopted this city is the way most people should adopt cities. And so it was great to hear them and to see them and to be so dedicated to this city. I saw them the first time at the PVA in Pomona back in 1985, I think it was. And they were great. And I think the band that opened up for them was the Flamethrowers. And today my guest is going to be Eddie Novell from the Flamethrowers. So it's going to be a lot of fun today. It's TGIF Friday. And it's also Friday the 13th. So, yeah, so it's just, it's an odd day, but no, they want me to play this again. I don't want to play that again. You know? I don't know. I don't know. My phone does weird things. So, I don't have chaotic radio. I'm on live on YouTube, so just forget about that. Excuse me while I type. Okay, here we go. Bonzo Bomb by the Yeasty Boys.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carl C. Boyer from KLW.
It's my friend
News.
Casey Royer.
Disturbing story. We're receiving reports that we're being attacked by a small, virtually unknown country west of Afghanistan, better known as Clownistan. It seems these psychotic clowns have launched a bomb attack, and its target is Orange County, California. We'll keep you posted.
Big time all over the place. You're gonna get hit on your face.
That song goes out to my friend Dirt Williams and Cotton Candy Andy and Jay O'Donovan, Jay O'Clanavan. It's kind of like my band, but it's not. But I joined them on stage, and I do love the guys. Okay, I love seeing them live. If you've never seen the Yeasty Boys live, you've missed out. Okay, it's a great time. If you like streamers and you like balloons and stuff, it's a great time. So, yeah, Yeasty Boys are great. Who am I fooling? Official Bozo Bomb. Yeah, that was great. Ninja Dolls. Who am I fooling? Yeasty Boys, Bozo Bomb. Jeff Sargent Show. Holiday in Clownbodia by the Yeasty Boys. You know, Yeasty Boys, blow on this. I'll do Holiday in Clownbodia. Because as you know, all their songs are related. Wow, Holiday in Clownbobia. I know this. I sent that out to Bert again. Another song from him. Wow, here they are again. This is for you, Bert. Cotton Candy Andy on vocals. John O'Donovan on guitar. And of course, Burt Williams on bass and vocals as well. Wow, that was the Yeasty Boys. A couple songs from them. I'm proud to be not only a fan, but a friend of the Yeasty Boys. Burt Williams. No, I don't live there anymore. So, Burt Williams being a friend of mine, and, you know, a lot of people are like, Dan, you know, you're so much into the punk rock music scene. How come you were never in a band? I'm not, because I don't know how to play an instrument. I mean, I could play the flute with Jeff Sargent, who's not here, and we overtake stages and do that. Oh, here's Eddie. Eddie's in here. Yeah, just push it down and press start. Yeah, Eddie's here. He wants some coffee, and yeah, so I got you a mug. I even cleaned it myself because it was dirt. I mean, I got to do everything around here. I took out the trash. I'm here all by myself.
I had to figure that thing out.
Yeah, just push it, then press start, and it'll.
Throw caveman at that stuff.
Yeah, it'll come out and go right into the mug, and then you're ready to go. I don't know if the flamethrowers are on here on YouTube where I'm at. I'll have to. This is the Jay Giles Band. Jay Giles Band, yeah. They keep coming up with the flamethrowers. Go ahead and take this mic right here. Put on your headphones. I'll end that stuff. It's Jay Giles Band. I couldn't find your stuff on YouTube, so. Good to see you again, Eddie.
Yeah.
How long have we known each other?
Since what, 84, 85?
Yeah. Before I met Rhonda, I've known you. Did the coffee come out good? Are you listening okay?
I can't hear.
Let's make sure that's plugged in right there. How's that?
No, I still can't hear.
What mic are you on? 5,
I don't know.
1,
I'm in
2,
front of this one.
3. You're on 3. You're off mute. You should be fine. Check the connection on the headphones. People come in here and they screw things up. They
It's plugged in.
touch things they couldn't be touching.
It's all plugged in. I can't hear. I can hear you, but not through the headphones.
You could just hear me, but without the headphones. That doesn't make any sense. Let's move you over here then
Put me in the corner. That's right.
to 4.
Let's see if we can get some reception here.
I can hear you just fine. How about that? Can you hear me now? It's like my Verizon phone. Can you hear me now?
I can't really hear anything. Headphones ain't working, I think.
4 should be working.
This plug here?
Yeah.
Gotta cram that sucker in there or what?
Shouldn't be messed with, man. People come in the studio and they mess with stuff, and that's when I get in trouble because
You got the right and left side going, but I can't hear you.
maybe you're just deaf.
Well, maybe. It must be all those years of drumming or something. I don't know. No, on the left here, yeah, I'm kind of slightly.
Well, as always, Eddie, welcome to the show.
You're welcome, Dan.
I can hear you fine through my earphones.
I can't hear crap through my headphones, man.
Yeah, maybe the years of drumming. I don't know.
No, it's, I'm not that. I'm not that deaf. Oh no. Maybe you check it out. You're the tech dude, right?
Yeah, I'm real tech.
Here, this plug's not plugged in. I don't know what it goes to. Maybe need to plug me in.
Yeah, it should be plugged in.
I can't hear crap, man. Frankenberry.
Yeah, help yourself.
No, I just need a couple cups of Joe and I'll be all right.
I made sure we had Joe for you. Not Joe Schmo, but
no Joe Schmo.
but a cup of Joe.
Exactly. No. Oh, and I had a relaxing night last night out there in Desert Hot Springs. It was cool. In the mineral baths and had all that good stuff going. So my girl took me out there and we had a relaxing evening.
Yeah.
Afternoon. Should I plug that one back in now or try that one?
No, keep it on this one. That's where I plugged it in at to make sure it's plugged
I still
in.
can't hear myself in these cans here.
Welcome to the Jeff Sargent Show.
Mine is Jeff Sargent.
Mine is
right?
Jeff Sargent. You get Dan Rupp, your engineer, that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, I know. You can't even make me hear things. Come on. He's cool. Dan Rupp's cool.
Yeah, I try to be cool.
Ah,
That's in.
I don't know, man.
That's in. You're out.
Technical difficulties.
Mute.
Oh,
So I might have to walk into the control booth and I'll play a song or something.
Yeah,
and
do your thing.
I'll walk in there and see what I could find out. What's going on with it?
What do you think? I'll enjoy my coffee.
Because
And
I am here by myself. Besides
all
you.
by myself.
But
That
I can
reminds me
hear
of
you
a
just
song. doesn't
fine.
it? It reminds me of a song. Johnny Thunders. Right.
Yeah, make sure you talk into the microphone.
Yes.
Into
Can you hear me?
The,
Yeah.
Into the band.
I don't want to spit into it or anything, but yeah, I'll
No,
talk
that's
in.
fine. Plenty of people have. We wash these every day. I wash them. I wash the earphones. I don't know if I ever told you, but one day I came in and
Really crusty.
I didn't wipe them down. And within 8 hours or so, that night I got this wicked staph infection.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, I had pus, you know, these
Oozing.
like oozing out of my ears, and I'm like, went to my doctor. He goes, well, "What do you do?" I go, "Oh, you know, I work at a radio station." He goes, "Earphones." He goes, "Those are really good at picking up diseases and stuff."
Well,
So
you won't have to
wipe
worry
them-
anything about
wipe
me.
them
right
down.
here.
No, there was some band that was in the night before I came in, and no offense to long-haired guys.
Oh, no. I used to have long hair.
Yeah, I used to
A while
too.
back when I had hair.
Yeah, same thing here. We're both in the same boat. My hair used to be all black too, and it used to be long.
Same here. Same here.
Now there's not much of it. But no, we still have guests that come in that are younger, and they come in and they use the headphones. So I make sure I Lysol down the whole studio before I come in. That's why I come in at 6 o'clock, and people are like, "Dan, why do you come in at 6 o'clock, man? That's early." Well, for one, I have to take out the trash because staff doesn't take out the trash. They wait for me to do it.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm one of the runners of the station, and so they just leave it there, and it piles up, then it goes onto the counter, and then it just keeps piling and piling. I'm like,
Room service.
yeah, I'm like, really? Am I the only guy that knows how to take trash out? So tell me, Eddie, so what's going on with the flamethrowers and everything else, the orphans?
No, the orphans are kind of on hold. Been for a while. But yeah. They've been on hold. The orphans have been on hold for a while, but flamethrowers, we're back in action. You know. Kinda.
Yeah, you guys have been playing quite a bit.
Yeah, since our bass player moved back to California from Arizona, we're back in action. You know, it's fun. We're having fun. It's the original lineup, and we're getting some good gigs and with some good bands, really killer bands and stuff. So, you know, we're just doing our thing, having fun, and playing rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
It's not bad for a bunch of guys in our 50s. You know, we're still out there.
No, I do. I've always been a big fan of the flamethrowers. Ever since I seen you guys play, I think it was at the PVA.
Oh yeah, we played there a couple times, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've always been a big fan, and I always liked the way you bang the skins. You know, I was telling people, I go, the only one that I know that bangs the skins as well as you is DJ Bonebreak from X.
There's quite a few out there, but we just do what we do, you know.
Yeah.
I stepped into the drums, you know, when I was like 16 in a garage with my buddies. Didn't know how to play a lick, but it was all in my head. And I've listened to music all my life, and I just always been pounding on things and banging on things and tapping on things. So, you know.
So were you self-trained, or did you go to a music school and learn?
Never did a music school. Just played by ear.
Wow.
Learned
That's pretty good.
by myself. And
Yeah, I know a guitarist. His name's Ralph Novell, and Ralphie, I call him Ralphie. He's a great guitarist, and he could sing really well, and he's self-taught himself. And
might as well take these things off. I can't hear a damn thing.
well, try those ones again, or
Try
you
them
can try
again. Did
these.
you hook them up? All right.
How's that?
No.
No?
Headphones are, the cans are deaf today. Hey, it's not me.
You can try those. Are those working?
Slightly, yeah. Turn it up just a little bit.
All right. What is that? That is 5. 5. Let me do that. Okay. Now can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Well, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll get you there.
We'll figure it out, right? Well, you
Yeah.
will. I'm just a guess. I'm sitting here. Just,
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's hard doing a show by myself, especially when Jeffrey's not here, Batman.
Yeah.
You know Batman.
Oh, yeah. I've known him for ages.
Yeah, me too. And it's kind of hard because he's so high energy,
Yeah.
and I come in and I'm like,
He's like a spastic kid.
he is. I mean, I have.
He still got that energy. I wish I had it. Sometimes I do have it sometimes, but he's got it all the time.
Sometimes I gotta rein him in,
Mm-hmm.
But he's
Yeah, I
off
understand.
today. He's doing
Got to make some money, huh?
Star Wars Land in Disneyland. He's making some props for him.
Cool.
So yeah, so I have to do that for him, and I fill in. I'm his producer. I try to get sponsors for him and guests. And thank you so much for coming in
Oh, yeah.
because I was lacking a guest today. Yes.
Well, Eddie will fill in, right?
No, you're always a great guest. Yesterday I had guy who was it, Gino Felipe on,
Oh.
the city council member of Upland, and I could get guests. It's just it's kind of hard.
I had a little time this morning before work. I still had to get to work and go out there and work in the warm California sun, type thing. Do my gardening and lawn care, and had a little time. It was a short day, so.
Yeah, no. Today I plan on calling it short. I'm tired.
Oh.
I haven't been sleeping good.
I slept really good last night after
Did
going
you?
to the mineral baths and stuff. Oh yeah, I mean
The mineral baths, yeah.
mineral hot springs out there, and it was nice.
Yeah,
It was totally relaxing and gave me a good night's sleep. I mean, eased my pains and
Yeah, I go to the ones down in Corona, the hot springs down there. I forget what it's called. God, for some reason I can't remember.
Me either. But it was fun yesterday. My new girl took me out there, and we had a good time, just hanging out and
So
relaxing.
You're still with your girl?
My new one, yes.
Okay.
Not the psycho.
Let's not go there.
I'm not gonna bash her on radio right now because she probably ain't listening anyway. But no.
You never know. You never know.
No. Probably still sleeping last night or something. No, that's as far as I'm gonna go. I got a good girl now. She's sweet, man.
That's good. She is.
Yeah,
if she's the same one that
You know her.
Okay.
Shall we mention her name?
Susie.
Susie.
Yes. She is sweet as can be.
Yes.
And you're a lucky man, and she's a lucky girl.
I feel that way too myself.
I mean, because you're like one of the nicest guys that I know, especially in like the rock business.
Thank you, Dan.
I mean, no, because I know a lot of people in the rock business. I mean, I hang out with the Eastie Boys, the Descendants, the Adolescents, and
Some of those guys can be jerks.
yeah, some can be, cut you off
A-holes.
and not want to talk to you. They be a-holes.
I don't know if I can cuss on this radio, but
No, you can.
oh, okay, assholes then. All right.
Yeah. So they could be real assholes, but but no, you're not. You're true, and I really hope you find happiness like I did with my marriage. I know you were married. I was there,
Yeah.
and that wasn't happiness.
No, it wasn't. Like I said, it didn't last as long as my sobriety. So and I'm still sober, so I'm happy. I'm really happy now.
Yeah, we're both sober.
I found
That's good.
a really sweet girl, really sweet woman, I should say. And,
She is sweet.
She treats me good.
I've known her for almost as long as I've known you. So, yeah. So it's kind of ironic, huh?
Yeah.
It's a small world.
And we have a lot of mutual friends, and
Yeah.
which is cool. You know, and mutual interest in music, and you know, it clicks. It really clicks.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions because,
Oh, here we go.
you know, Rhonda always, she doesn't call in. She always wants me to ask the tough questions.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So during the height of the flamethrowers, okay, back in the 80s,
Mid '80s,
early
late
90s, maybe, did you have groupies?
No,
No?
never did the groupie thing. Always had a steady girlfriend, and was faithful and loyal.
Good.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Never did that groupie thing. Yeah. All the other guys may have. I'm not trying to bash them, but you know, the other girls too. So I had my steady girl, and I don't know. I guess I was different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always have been. You know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm like the same way. Like, you have to go up in our rehab center, and you have to give a testimony. You have to give your story, and you go through this list, and it says your sex life. I go, mine's like really boring. I was like with 3 women. I was with like 2 girlfriends, and then I met my wife, and I was with her, and that's it.
Well,
You
it's
know?
kinda- Yeah,
You know?
I hear you. The same thing with me. You know, I mean, you know, always.
You know.
Just I didn't. No, I played my music. I set my drums up, and you know, just tear them down. You know, and didn't really have time for all that. You know, I had my steady girlfriend, and that's what I did. You know.
So I know you're a big Motorhead fan.
Yes.
We saw them together.
Yeah, we did in Riverside.
Yes.
Probably one of the last shows they did before
It was.
before Germany and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah.
They went to Colorado, and he cut the show short because he
Right.
wasn't doing too good.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. I mean, I remember, but he's like, "Hello, one Motorhead.
Yeah. He didn't look healthy when we saw him.
We
you know.
rock and roll."
Yeah.
And they didn't do an encore or anything.
No,
When he
yeah.
was done, he was done.
Yeah, he was done. I mean, I could tell. That's why I went to that show, because I knew it would probably be the last time I ever see him.
Yeah.
And my friends say, "Yeah, you called it." You know, I had to see him. I hadn't seen him since 82, 83, when they at the PVA when they played there. And,
Yeah, I saw them, I think, in '86 at the Santa Monica Civic Center. And that was a lot. I didn't see him until just this last time at Riverside Auditorium. And I didn't realize it was going to be pretty much the last show. And I'm fortunate I bought a T-shirt.
So did I. we went to that stand and got the, you know, T-shirts and whatever else they had, and yeah, it was. I still have it. I still wear it proudly.
Yeah.
You know. Wearing a new one, a different one today, but
Yeah, it's not
that was a great show.
It was a great show. The pit was a little bit too insane.
Oh yeah, you got caught up in that, didn't
Oh,
you?
yeah, man.
I saw the pictures.
I wanted to be up front, so I was watching Zaxton. And Zaxton, who I never really liked, they were actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I was kind of into them back in the day, and they were really good. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Motorhead took stage, and the crowd just
And
went
just
berserk.
went ape shit. Yeah.
And I just, I fell to the ground like 3 times, and then
I couldn't even take any clear pictures. It
yeah.
was just, I was up front, like real close, and then it was crazy. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. I had to back off for a while, and
Yeah, my buddy picked me up, and he goes, "Okay, Grandpa, come over here." And that was before as a grandpa. I don't know if you heard or
right,
seen
yes,
pictures. I ain't my
congratulations!
grandpa.
I congratulated earlier. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of strange and different to have that and to be a grandfather. But I'm proud.
Oh.
She's beautiful. I love
yeah.
her
I've seen the pictures.
already. So, it's ironic.
I'll probably never get to be one, but a grandpa.
Yeah.
Maybe a step grandpa. I was for a while.
Yeah, I
But-
guess I'm kind of a step grandpa, but I don't look at it that way because I don't believe in steps.
No.
I raised my son since he was 2. He has a different last name.
Yeah.
His last name is Juarez.
Right.
So,
And you were a father to him, so
and
that's
I
a good
fathered
thing.
him since he was 2.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's so funny because I show people pictures of the baby, like at rehab
Right.
and at my AA meetings, and they go, "Oh, she looks just like you," and I'm like, "She's not even blood related," but I don't say anything.
no,
I
no,
just
no.
say thank you. That's
Right.
all.
She's family. She's granddaughter. So.
Yeah, she's my granddaughter, and she's spoiled like a granddaughter should be.
Oh, of course.
So no, you don't know where life's gonna take you. You know, you think, you're done, and then all of a sudden,
Things happen again.
yeah,
You know, like the band. We took a hiatus for a while and started playing a few our birthdays and benefits and different things like that. And we just started talking and said, "Hey, let's keep doing this." We're still into it. We still got our tunes. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing. Like I said, until I have to strap those sticks into my hands with duct tape or whatever. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing. That's all there is to it.
no, you guys are good. Kurt Ross is a good singer. As much as he dislikes my politics, and probably yours too.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably does. Yes.
He's still, every time I see him, I get a great big hug from him.
Yeah, we've been friends for 37 years now.
Wow.
So, yeah. And the rest of the band, 30 plus. And like I said, we got the original band. We got Salva, Rocco, Jeff Moses. Excellent. I mean, amazing guitar player. He won't be there with us for the gig that I'm going to announce, but he's going to be across the pond in London. So, but it'll be the original 4 of us. There's going to be it's going to be a big skateboard thing coming up in a couple weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm just glad to play, be able to play, and just getting to play. It's just that's what I do. And besides my day job, I guess you would call it. But I like them both. It's hard work. And then I have fun playing with the guys. They've been my brothers for years.
No, Salva is a great bass or a great guitar player.
Yeah, he is.
He's really good.
He's good.
And a real good guy.
Yeah.
He lives right down the street from me. So I always enjoy going to the shows. To me, the music is great. Egyptian Boogie is a great song.
That's one of his right there.
I mean, that's like a great guitar song.
He wrote that in, But he's a great skater, too. Still skating, 54, just shredding the pools.
Yeah.
Wow. Cleaning them and shredding them. I mean, yeah, kudos, man.
Yeah, I had a young guy in the other day from a band, and I'm like, "Do you know Steve Alba or Mike Alba?" He goes, "No, I know Steve Alba. I know Salva."
Mickey and Malva and Salva. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's great to see that they're still skating. I mean, I wish I could.
I wish I still could, too. Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could walk down the street, you know?
Yeah, I got some gear from a friend of mine, Bob Bryant. he gave me some gear a while back. I just
I know
need to,
Bob.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just need to get a board now. But I don't know. I'm gonna take it slow. I don't want to break anything. We'll go get my skating legs back. But
I break a hip or something, you know.
longboarding, yeah, that'd be cool. Just cruising, but I'm thinking about getting back into it. And not quite vert, but something like that.
Yeah. You're
Just,
not going to do the pipeline.
Well, yeah, not yet. If ever. I did it back in the day when it was the original pipeline.
Yeah, back when it was on, what was it, Arrow?
Arrow,
Yeah.
I was just young kids back then.
Yeah, we were. We were young. One time, we were young.
Yes, we were young. But I still got that young kid in my heart, I think. That's why I'm still going.
That's what I think sometimes. Sometimes I think I'm really young. And even like, when I go to Whiteside, which is my rehab center, and I talk to guys, they're like, wow, man, you're real young. I could connect with you. You're not like these uptight, counselors. You're cool. I could talk to you about the 12 steps. I could talk to you about this and that, about my problems. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's those days when I feel old, but I still feel young at heart.
Yeah.
I still got that drive, and it's just, maybe old age-wise, but just wiser, I think. No more in tune, I guess. I'm not the crazy young kid I used to be, I guess. But still, I can get there, but it's just with age comes wisdom, and some of us mellow out and just realize things that are more important than just going on screwing off and stuff like that. Got bills to pay, got works to do.
Yeah. I've got a granddaughter to raise. And, I don't know if you knew Johnny Marquez.
Yeah, he was a good friend of mine. I played with him in a band or two back in the day, too.
Yeah, he passed.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Keisha, if you know Keisha.
I know Keisha, too.
Hunter. And we were at his memorial. And we're looking around, and I go, Keisha, we survived.
Yeah.
We survived the drugs, the AIDS, the alcohol.
Oh, yeah. The drugs, the diseases, alcohol, everything, yeah.
We survived all that shit, and some of these people didn't.
A lot of our friends.
Yeah, I buried too many friends.
Too many. Due to all three and everything, yeah.
Yeah. AIDS, drugs, alcohol,
Yeah.
smoking, everything.
Everything, yeah.
I've lost friends too, so it's hard. And we looked at each other and we go, yeah, I guess we are kind of like, kind of the last one standing, that are part of the old crowd. But you're one of the old crowd too.
I'm still standing.
And you're still standing. You look good.
I've lost a lot of friends, even, and just due to other. I ran into a few friends, and we discussed that too. It's like, we're still here. We're still standing. We've been all through that stuff too. And it's just, it's weird. It's nice. I'm grateful for still being here with all the crap that we had to go through back then and stuff, and all the damage we did. I'm still got to,
Yeah.
glad I'm still semi-coherent and everything too.
No, we did a lot of damage to our body. Even recently, I don't know if you heard, but I had to have a blood transfusion.
Right? Yeah, I saw that.
And if you've never had one,
Never.
hopefully you never have to.
I don't like hospitals. I don't like needles, doctors, and all that stuff. Man.
The doctor said, you're going to have a blood transfusion because they couldn't take blood out of me. They tried. I had 4 nurses try to get blood out of me. They couldn't do it. The veins kept dodging the needles, they said. It was like jumping rope,
Maybe they need to take some target practice or something.
Yeah. And finally one nurse got it, and he got it, and they tested me, and they said, well, you're going to need a transfusion, 5 pints of blood and about
Damn.
3 pints of plasma. So I was like, okay, so how is this going to happen? And she goes, there's 2 ways. One, through your jugular, which will cut your throat, and will put IVs down into your main vein.
Yeah.
Or another way is through your penis, and we'll put IVs in your penis to give you 1 electrolytes, plasma, and blood. And I'm like, that's not a very good choice.
It's not a good option right
Yeah.
there, right? You know?
But the male nurse came in, and he goes, just do your penis. He goes, it's going to hurt, but
Will it still work? Afterwards, you know, that's the question I would ask.
no, it didn't work for a while, man. I'll tell you what, man, when she started operating on my penis and started putting in, she put 7 IVs in my penis.
Yow!
I mean, it shriveled up like it looked like a light switch. I mean, I'm not kidding.
Like a turtle.
Yeah, it was like a
Grown up
turtle.
turtle.
He wanted to get away. It's like, no, man.
What are you doing to me?
So that was my fun.
Turned you into a pincushion. Wow.
So I
A
had,
penile pincushion.
I had 7 IVs stuck into my penis with blood, plasma,
That's crazy.
electrolytes, vitamin B, and and it sucked.
Yeah.
Bright side is I lost 20 pounds, which I've gained back. Because they put me on an all liquid diet. So I lost a lot of weight, and then they did an upper GI. I don't know if you ever had that.
No, I haven't had that either. I've been pretty healthy for,
Good for you. I haven't been. But that's when they stick the tube down your throat. And this tube it is truly fascinating, and it's not that painful, but it's got a camera in it, and it has something that could clip things.
Yeah.
And it has, an section where it can give me what I need to live, any medication or anything. So it has all these different things, and it runs down, and I look on, because they don't put you to sleep. They just sedate you.
Oh,
And
I'd have to be put to sleep for that.
you look at the TV, and you can see the doctor looking at it. He's controlling this device like out of Star Wars, like with a joystick, and he's going deep down in my intestines, and he saw some tumors, and he's removing them, and it's like he's clipping them, and he's removing them, and he's doing all this stuff, but it worked. He did a good job. I'll give him that. So
I might have to go into that someday, and do all that colon thing and all that colonoscopy stuff. But I'm kind of waiting on that.
that's my next one.
Yeah, I heard the preparation for that's worse than the actual procedure, though. So
Yeah, 'cause you got to drink like some.
and it drains you and burns. I heard.
Yeah, I couldn't eat or drink anything for 24 hours. Not even ice chips. I couldn't have anything.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm dying.
Yeah. I hear that. Take a break.
Ace of Spades by Motorhead. What a great song. I mean, I know it's, I know Motorhead and Lemmy have done more songs than that are great.
20 plus albums.
Yeah.
Close to that.
And I miss Lemmy. I
definitely do.
I was fortunate that I was with Eddie at one of their
And
last
Batman.
concerts.
And a few others.
And Batman, Jeff Sargent.
Sargent,
This
yeah.
is the Jeff Sargent Show. 909-360-8330 if you have any questions. So it's great to hear this great music from great artists
And share the memory with good friends, longtime friends. Yes.
and me and Eddie were just talking about how we lost a lot of friends and it's a shame. But we grew up in the 80s, so what are you gonna do? I mean,
I guess it comes with the territory,
yeah, we're some of the lucky survivors. So I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig living.
Yes.
I dig my granddaughter, my son. So what song do you want to hear from the Ramones?
Anything's good. It's like Motorhead. Any song you play. I mean, every album, every song. I mean, just.
What do you? Okay.
The Ramones was like the first punk rock band I saw. I was 15. Went to Bridges Auditorium in Claremont, and even before that, I heard them, so I had to see them, and they were just like a game changer to me. I mean, just.
I have a question. I've seen the Sex Pistols.
Oh, I haven't. I've seen the Ramones dozens of times, but
And I've seen the Ramones a couple of times, and I've seen the Sex Pistols. Who do you think the original punk rock band was? Was it the Ramones, or do you think they were more rock and roll?
Ramones.
Ramones?
Yeah, they didn't like to be called punk rock, but they were the game changers for everything. They came out here, and then they went to England, and then that's when everything kind of changed. It was just they always called themselves a rock and roll band. It's all rock and roll, but they like to put labels on things. People do, industry and everything, but it's rock and roll, man.
When
It's basic, back to the basic, simple, no lead guitar solos and no drum solos, stuff like that. And that's what pretty much attracted me too, 'cause I don't do drum solos.
You're not John Bonham
No, I'm
from
not.
Led Zeppelin.
Right.
But when we were growing up, Eddie, there were so many labels,
Yeah.
okay? For one thing, being punk rock, the jocks would call me a fag,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got the same thing. We were ostracized.
Yeah.
It was like, it was a new thing when we came into it.
And
Yeah.
then we had the skinheads that were mainly based in Chino.
Yeah.
And we had the ska and mod people
All right.
that were a little bit different.
All right. Yeah.
But they were still cool. I still like mod and ska.
I pretty much got along with all the different bands from our areas and stuff. Even though we played our music was still, I guess, called punk rock, but we played different versions of it, our own versions. We all played originals, so it was we threw in a few covers here.
And who doesn't like ska like the Jam?
Mm.
The Jam's a great band.
Mm.
Who doesn't like that? But back in the day, it was so separated. It was almost stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. The rockers and the punks and the Hessians or whatever you
Yeah,
want to call them.
Hessians, yeah.
The stoners or whatever we were, yeah, we were a new thing, and people were kind of tripping on us. They really tripped, but we battled through it, and we're still here. So, and then they finally woke up and started listening to more music besides their little thing they were into,
I got into reggae and everything else.
I listened to all that, the whole time. Rock and roll. I mean, I was a big Kiss freak, so.
I'm still a classic rock fan. I dig Pink Floyd, I dig Zeppelin, I dig all these old,
Cause I was kind of weaned on that from my older brothers, Hendrix and all the psychedelic days and all that music from back then. So it was just and when I got into punk rock, everybody, kind of, whoa. Got a mohawk and stuff when I was 16. And
yeah.
it's like, it was, we battled through the stuff, I figured, for these kids nowadays to be able to do what they're doing, it's cool because we kind of took the lumps and bruises for them. Shed some blood for them.
We did.
We did. Yes.
No, when I got my ears pierced, or my ear pierced, I was called a fag.
Same here.
What are you, a homo?
Right.
By the jocks.
Right. Yeah. Always by the jocks. Yeah.
And I was never a jock, so.
Well, I did play high school football for 1 year. I had a Ramones haircut, and I was Eddie the Punk Jocker, so. For 1 year. That was it. But yeah, earrings. Oh, that was crazy because I had my one ear pierced, and then I got both of them pierced, and they were like, "What does that mean?" I got my ears pierced. Okay, I had to even it out. The left ear was cool, then the right ear was kind of. But I did both, and
that means you're a fag.
Yeah, it means you're a fag. Yeah, I used to wear a kilt to high school, and they'd be like, "Hey, nice dress, faggot."
I got
the jug.
I got sick of that because I was not, and to be harassed and bullied like that when you're just a kid, and you're just trying to find yourself in a situation of school, which school is something that I really didn't.
Yeah, I didn't do. Same here. It was like when I got into high school and got into punk rock, I lost a lot of friends. They like, whoa, kind of tripped on me, and they all came around. I think some of them.
Yeah, most people did, but some people didn't. And then, like you said, it was mostly the jocks.
Yeah, definitely the jocks. Yeah. They hated us with a passion.
They did.
Even though we used to hang out right in the square at Chafee, we called it the square, right just south of the boiler room there. And they hung out just south of us with all the, socias, preps, whatever, cheerleaders and jocks. And, we were right there next to them. So. But we were all over. There was only about a handful of us, though. So we had our numbers against us, and we stood our ground.
I had one thing that helped me because you remember me in high school. Yeah. I was like 115 pounds wet. I mean,
I was maybe 150, a little heavier, but yeah. I was a skinny kid too. I know.
But I had a skinhead friend named Greg, and he would, if any jock ever touched me or tried to intimidate me, he'd come up and he'd say, "If you intimidate Dan, you intimidate me." And he was like 6'3", giant, huge guy. And so I was very thankful for him.
Yeah, I had a few friends like that, but I was that guy too, even though I wasn't that big. You mess with my friends, you mess with my family, you're messing with me. I've always been that way.
Yeah, that's the way I am with rehab. Don't mess with my guy. My guy's trying to rehabilitate himself.
Right.
He's my guy. I'm his sponsor. I'm trying to get him healthy again. If you mess with him, if you try to deal in drugs, you know what? I'm going to come after you.
You know, like I never started any fights when I was younger, but I got into them. I ended them, but I never got into fights. I never picked a fight. People would pick them with me, you know. So, and I either let it go, just like, you know, it's not worth it. You're waste of time and energy. But when it came down to it, I had to, you know, I did it.
Yeah, see, I don't think in my life I ever really threw a punch. Nor have I really taken a punch.
Oh, well, I've done quite a few of those. I usually take the first punch and then I end up swinging back, or like I said, just letting it go and say,
I've got bottles of beer thrown at me.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the same thing.
All kinds of stuff thrown at me, yeah.
Yeah.
All kinds of name calling and stuff thrown at you, and yeah. I'm still here. I'm still cool. I just rolled with it, and you know.
All right, I'm going to play some Ramones on your request.
Oh, cool. There we go. Rock and roll high school game.
One more Ramones hit.
Kind of appropriate right there. I sent her a few of those myself. I was a little late on this one though. Better late than never. Here you go, Susie.
Greg Gross is listening. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I
Ramones.
I want to be your
Wow,
boyfriend.
they keep coming out. Okay. Let's see if I get in this.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
It's kind of hard because I love this song.
I love all the Ramones. Whatever Ramones, you know. A lot of other bands too, but
I like them better than the Sex Pistols.
that's all right. Yes. Not just because they were American, but they're the Ramones. You know. Well, that too. They were American.
Beat on the brat, beat on the brat, beat on the brat with the baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Beat on the brat, beat on the brat, beat on the brat with the baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. What can you do? What can you do? With a rat like that, though it's on your butt. What can you lose? What can you do? What can you do? With a rat like that, though it's on your butt. What can you lose? Lose. She went away for the holidays. Said she's going to LA. She never got there. She never got there. She never got there. They say yeah. She went away for the holidays. Said she's going to LA. She never got there. She never got there. She never got there. They say yeah. The gay took my baby away. They took her away, away from me. The gay took my baby away. They took her away, away from me. And I don't know where my baby can be. They took her from me. They took her from me. I don't know where my baby can be. They took her from me. They took her from me. Ring me, the president. Find out where my baby went. Ring me, up the FBI. And find out if my
All right, we're going to take a break from the Ramones. I'm going to play a song here, Eddie. I don't know if you've ever heard it. It's called A Band from Madison Rising.
I've heard them, but I'm not sure if I've heard them.
It's a Stars and Stripes, and I know you're a true American, so you might like this.
Oh, say, can you see
Sting.
by the dawn of the light?
Don't take a knee, Eddie. Get up.
Oh, I'm not on my knees.
I'm just kidding. This is a band called Madison Rising, a true American band. And they rock.
I like it.
Like it?
Kicked in right there.
Fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free, and the home of the
Oh yeah, love that. That's great.
Madison Rising, the Stars and Stripes. That goes out to all the football players that are taking their knees. Those douchebags.
Yes. All those douchebags.
That goes out to you guys, okay? So, that is the true Stars and Stripes sing by Madison Rising. A great band. If you're not PC and if you're open-minded and if you don't mind hearing other opinions, that's a great band to listen to.
I agree.
Because they sing about that. They sing about the Second Amendment. They sing about the Third Amendment. And they are a great rock and roll band. If you look at them, you know, you can see they're rock and roll, you know? And you hear them.
Rock and roll's good.
Are they? Is that not a rock and roll
That's a rock and roll
version?
tune. Yeah, right there. That's a rockin' tune.
Yeah,
That's
he
a rockin'
knows.
version.
I have an expert in the studio.
Not to get too political or anything, but yeah.
No, I got political the last 2 days and I got in trouble.
Yeah, that'll always get you in trouble with the other side, I guess.
Yeah. Politics and religion, you know?
Yeah. And you don't bring your politics into music unless, you know, you're playing it. You know, you don't sit up there and spout, you know, your commie beliefs and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know.
Same thing with football. You go out there and you play.
You play. That's your
play
job.
your sport.
That's your job.
That's
Yeah.
what you're getting paid to do. You're not getting paid to make your political statements.
All these sports players, man, they make millions of dollars and they're crybabies. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, shit, come
America
on.
treats us
They
bad.
were treated so bad. Yeah, they come from other countries and they play for our country and play the sports, and they ain't whining. They're like happy.
Yeah, they're making millions of dollars.
Yeah,
And me and you,
yeah.
we're struggling.
I gotta
just
go out
to,
there and bust my ass.
Yeah. You know, I'm at the recycling center taking in cans
I
and,
do the same thing.
and bottles, and I'm just like, I got $10 now for the day, so I guess I could eat tonight.
I got change in my pocket. Maybe I can get something. I don't
Yeah.
know, you know, kind of thing. Maybe I can put gas in my truck or something. You know? Get to my
Exactly.
job tomorrow morning. You know?
Yeah, sometimes you know, there's been days in my life where I need to get here to work, and you know, I don't get paid much here. I get paid for getting sponsors, and just to get to work, I open up my wallet. There's nothing in it, so I pull out my credit card. Nothing in the account.
You're still over the limit, or yeah, or
So
nothing
I'm
there,
like,
right?
I'm screwed. I just got to turn back around and go home.
I hear you. I feel that right there. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I'd like to.
Any plugs or anything?
I'm gonna
'Cause
plug
we're
our
gonna
next-
shut the show here in a
Yeah.
second.
I was hoping we'd get to this. We're playing a free event.
I like free.
Yeah, it's free. 9 years of NAR at the Fontana Skate Park, off the 15, the Fontana North, on the 28th of October, 12 to 6 p.m. There's going to be bands, artist showcase, trunk or treat car meet, a skateboard demo from the pros, autograph signing, skate jam contest, live music by us, the Flamethrowers, without, of course, the incredible Jeff Moses. He's going to be across the pond. But it'll be me, Salba, Kurt, and Rocco. And there's another two other bands called Since We Were Kids. They're really good. We played with them there before. And Sanities. It's sponsored by, you know, pretty much all the major skateboard family, I guess I would call it, you know.
They are family.
I mean, Santa Cruz, everybody from Bones, just, everybody. Peralta, Independent, just to name a few. But it's, if you don't know where it is, the address is 5553 Lytle Creek Road, Fontana, California, 92336. And if you need more info, the phone number is 909-899-5320. And we'll be playing there and having some fun. Come on out. There should be food too. They didn't mention it here on the flyer, but Taco Dudes may be there. I don't know.
There's got to be a taco truck somewhere around
Right,
there.
right. And Taco Dudes, they make some killer tacos. So I don't know. I'm just kind of winging that one, but I'm sure there should be some food.
Yeah.
But 9 years of NAR, Fontana Skate Park, 10/28/17. And hope to see y'all there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kid friendly. It's, you know, bring your kids. They're into skating. You know.
Yeah. And a daytime show is great for old people like me.
And like
I
us.
mean, I hate going to go see you guys, and then you guys are like headliners
Yeah.
sometimes.
Right.
And you guys, you know, it says stage time 10 o'clock, but it's really not till 11.
It's all rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
It never really runs on time unless you got, you know, somebody there that like timekeeper for you. But it gets late for me too. I mean, yeah, I'm old. Shoot, man, I'm older than you.
Yeah. Only by a few years.
Only by a few years.
Only
but
by
still,
a few.
But yeah, playing that late, it's I kind of have to take a nap sometimes if I can in the middle of the afternoon, if I can, because I'm all.
Yeah, That's the
ready
way it
for
is
the
when I play with the Eastie Boys or go see the Eastie Boys. It's always like, okay, we're gonna hit the stage at 10 to 11, and it's like 11:30, and they haven't hit the stage yet. And I'm like, I'm all the way in Long Beach or all the way in Anaheim. I'm like, dudes, I gotta go home, man. I'm tired.
It's past my
man.
bedtime, right?
Yeah,
I know.
I gotta walk my dog. My dog's probably has to go to the bathroom, and then I have to go to bed. And,
I see that every time before I play it that late. I was like, man, it's past my bedtime. but I do it. It's just it's all in the name of rock and roll, man. I mean,
it's all rock and roll.
it's that's my release and that's my passion, and
Yeah, if there's one thing I could say about rock and roll and about music and even about this station is, Eddie, I'll ask you, I've never asked once for a free pass or a free ticket. I always
No,
pay.
you haven't.
Eastie Boys, same way. I'm in the band somewhat, sort of, kind of. I always pay. I believe artists should get paid for their art. Desperation Squad, ask Kevin, I always pay.
everybody should. Yeah, it's something that we have to go through as musicians and artists. We don't always get paid. We never, hardly ever got paid back early days. But
Yeah.
it's an appreciation that we're getting paid,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I never asked for free T-shirts. Never asked for freebies. I pay. I'll buy a T-shirt. I'll buy a CD.
Well, I do the same thing. I've asked a few times, but they're just my closest friends that I'll.
Yeah.
But I'll donate. I mean, support my local musician. I'm one of those. I'm one of them. So
Yeah, you have to support your local artists to keep them in business.
Yeah.
So.
Because we're not all a bunch of rock star rich people like that.
Yeah.
We're still out there busting our ass in our day jobs and.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not all the Rolling Stones,
Yeah,
I mean.
Yeah, we don't have royalties coming in every day and everything
Yeah.
like that. Checks coming in. It's just-
And this station is not KLOS, and I'm not Joe Benson or whoever.
It's not K-Cal with
It's
all
not
the
K-Cal.
Stu Jimbo or no, it's another one now. Tiffany and Jimbo and the other guy. And the new guy. Yeah, it's not like that, man. It's we're still working. We're hardworking people, man. I mean,
Yeah, we gotta work.
you gotta work. Keep your day job. If you're gonna be a musician, keep your day job too. All right, that's one word of advice. That I was always told that, and that's what I do. I get there and bust my ass out there in the sunshine and hard, dirty work, but gotta do it.
Yeah, yeah. No, you have a hard job.
And luckily, I'm my own boss, so I can kind of take that time to still play. If I was working for the man, I might not have that opportunity. But,
Yeah, that's what I am. I kind of do my own schedule here, and with Jeff being out, it's kind of hard because Jeff is like this crazy ball of energy,
Right.
man. And
He always has been.
and Patrick too, and it's just like I'm here by myself. I come to the station, I'm by myself. I gotta open the doors. I gotta turn everything on, and I have to walk back and forth from the engineer booth to here to test all the mics and everything. And unfortunately, it doesn't always work because your headphones.
The
aren't
headphones were
working.
kind of out of whack
Yeah,
today,
so-
but we got them working.
But
so.
I got them working.
You got them working. You did, yes.
So I'm gonna log off here.
And I have to get to work and do my day job. I just had a few minutes, a little while this morning, so it's kind of a short day. But I appreciate being invited over here, Dan, and thank you and the radio station. And keep on listening, people. This is cool stuff here.
Yeah, support us. Support your local radio station as
Musicians.
we support
Everyone else, right?
everyone else, all the local businesses, your local restaurants.
The mom and pop shops, I mean,
Yeah.
get in there.
support your local restaurants. Don't go to McDonald's, man. There's a lot of good restaurants out there.
Oh yeah, and they have good prices at a lot of these places. And good food, really good food. Most of the best food I had was like these off the wall places that look like, you wouldn't want to go in there for your life depended on it or anything. But yeah, damn, there's a lot of places, man, and just support local.
Yeah, sometimes if you you go into a place and if their seats are duct taped together,
Right.
you kind of know they're having problems paying for their food.
Mm.
So they're probably buying it, paying by the toll, which is paying out of the register.
Right.
So, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I've been in many places. I've eaten a lot of places like that. Like I say, if they, look kind of, go in and they usually have the best food. I mean, it's usually homemade and, home cooked right there. And, just don't turn your head to those places sometimes,
Yeah.
Little off the wall places that are in the, that's, the punk rock style, I guess, too, do your own thing and stick to your guns and,
All right, I'm gonna take us out. Eddie, again, thank you for joining my show. I know you've been on before. I know it's hard for you because you have your own business and everything, but thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna take us out with some Dead Kennedys.
And thank you for having me again. I was on your Rock for Recovery show too, the first one, and
Yes.
and I was honored to be the first guest. I mean, yeah. But rock on, people. DK is always good.
Drinking beer in the hot sun. I fought the law and I won. I fought the law and I won. I needed sex and I got mine. I fought the law and I won.
A few tunes that we learned in the garage. We only went through the Plasmatic song and
A lot of music guys are like
of course, we only gotta work that one now.
George and Harvey's brains out with my